continent as a whole. We have one debate. Now is the time for us to restore Biafra. And once that is done, believe you me, everybody will come to Biafra land to pay homage. Or should I say pilgrimage in this case. So we are winning. Many are dying, I know that to be true. A few days ago, we lost the mother of our very, very formidable barrister, Okorafo. But that's not going to stop us. Because I know that they will kill us, we will kill them in the end. Biafra will come. And Biafra is very, very close. I want our people to develop the mindset of the Afghans. Never say die. There were a group of people called the Mao there were a group of people called the Kumeko in our land. These are the two people that forced the British to a standstill. Go and ask anywhere. And the remnants, of course, of Benin Kingdom, we must acknowledge them because they also fought very gallantly as well. We did not fight because we didn't like the Bible that the white man brought to us or the whiskey that accompanied it. Fought because we are free people. The time has come for us to restore the kingdom of heaven upon the face of this earth. The time has come for Biafra to be reestablished. The time has come for Black Africa to be free. The time has come for every Black person, regardless of to stand tall and to say, I am an African. Remain very strong, remain very resolute, and may Chukwukika be with you all. Thank you.
He said, good evening, good afternoon, good morning, wonderful people of Biafra, lovers of freedom, all over the world. You are welcome to this very live presentation. We are live and direct. And Chukwukika Biama Primi Fenile is bearing us witness tonight. We are here to do the needful, and as you can see, the faces on your screen, these are the gallant men and women who have sworn to make sure that they fight and they do the media battle until the restoration of Biafra, no matter the issues, no matter the problems, and no matter what the enemies have thrown to us. No matter the propaganda, no matter the gossips, it does not change anything. The only thing that matters to us is the restoration of Biafra and, of course, the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra. We have come this evening to do the needful because it is very, very important that we come. You have seen the trend. A lot of things are happening in our land. And of course, we have no any option than to stand tall, educate, and enlighten our people. So if you are here tonight, I want you to stick around and make sure that you follow this very evening broadcast to the very end of it, because we have come to tell you what you need to know moving forward, and of course, in the quest to restore Biafra and all the activities going on in our land. We will make sure that we tell you something very, very important this very evening. So I want to thank all Biafrans all over the world, wherever you are listening and watching us from. I say to you, you are highly welcome. You all are highly welcome to this very broadcast. We are not going to take your time. We have come to do the needful as quick as possible and then call it a night. So pay attention on what we have to do tonight. We want to extend our greetings and thanks to the indomitable leader of Biafra, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, wherever he is in the dungeon of the terrorist DSS in the zoo. We want to also greet our indomitable lion or dragon, our PM, Mazi Simon Ekpa, for all he has been doing for the restoration of Biafra. We want to say thank you, and we want to encourage you to keep on going until we get to our promised land. We also want to thank the Omada, led by Honorable Azoka, who has been doing marvelously well in this very agitation. I want to tell you that history will be very, very kind to you all. Thank you all, Biafrans. We want to thank all the donors and all the supporters of this very genuine and noble quest to restore Biafra for the dignity of mankind. Without further ado, I want to welcome my fellow comrades in the house. Like as I said before, we are not going to take your time. We will do the needful as quick as possible and then call it a night. So I want to welcome the first person to greet Biafrans, as you all have already been introduced by me from the beginning. Just say hello to Biafrans and then we move because of our time. So I want to welcome the Minister of Information of Biafra Republic Government in Exile, Mazi Akbarawa Soni. Welcome and greet Biafrans.
I salute you from my very abode. We are happy to be here. Get a cup of, relax yourself, the thing downloaded. Thank you.
Thank you. That's short and brief. Very, very fantastic. I also want to welcome my comrade Mazi Ugo, Biafra 247. Please welcome and say hello to Biafrans.
Yes, Biafrans, I bring greetings. We have come again. Just stay tuned as we bring you the good tidings. Thank you.
That's fantastic. I want to welcome my comrade Mazi Chuk Survival. Please say hello to Biafran people.
You are muted.
Fellow Biafrans, thank you so much for joining us on the program. I am here to serve you as a servant in the struggle under the media. And I appreciate all of you that are joining us. We'll do the needful and do what we have to do. Thank you.
Thank you. I want to welcome my comrade Mazi Vision Onwubiko. Please welcome, say hello to Biafrans.
Hello, Biafrans. Thank you so much for being here. We have come to tell you all you need to know.
Thank you. I want to welcome our Wada in the building. Daddy Olamma, please welcome and say hello to Biafrans.
Thank you.
That's great. She's always smiling each and every day, even though things are not right. That is very great. I want to welcome my comrade Battle Cry. Please say hello to Biafrans while we move.
Hello, Biafrans. Good evening. It is another wonderful evening again from the globe here, where we are gathering to give you the main updates concerning what is going on at the moment. We will be giving you some recent updates concerning what we are here tonight. Thank you very much from here.
Thank you. That's great. And right now, moving forward, we also commit this very gathering and broadcast into the hands of Elohim. We pray that Chukwokika Biama will be with us while we do the needful this very evening. And of course, his name alone will be highly magnified and exalted. And we want to commit our gallant men into the hands of Elohim, the Eastern Security Network, ESN, and of course, the Biafra Liberation Army. We commit them into the hands of God, and we pray, no matter the attack coming from the Janjaweed, the military and police uniform, that God will protect them and give all of us victory, so that at the end of the day, we march to Biafra, to Biafra land Thank you. Stay tuned while we move. Then I want to hand over the mic to our Minister of Information, Mazi Akbarawasoni, as we move forward on this very Biafra, restoration and this very live presentation. Thank you.
Thank you, Biafra United. We appreciate all Biafrans that are here with us. Like you have earlier said, we are not going to spend much time here. We just want to point some things out for Biafrans to know that they're on the right track. And anyone that is standing on their way, what your name is. We are going to show you what has just happened for the past 4 days. We will now bring the view of the moron that calls himself governor of Enugu State. Then we will ask him some questions while we put Biafrans on notice that they don't need to be shaking. Now them get control of Biafra land. They are irrelevant. We have dismembered their offices and their work to the federal government of Nigeria in Biafra land. So you all Biafrans are the ones in charge. So pay attention to the year 2023. Today is June 4. We know the expository all through. We start asking the questions, people will understand better. And they will know this perspective from where we come from. They will understand that the Biafran people are actually the people that are saving the lives of Nigerians. Attention is saving the lives of Nigerians. If he was not there, if ESN was not set up, if the was not alive, today, everybody I saw they go to pack him for back. This is 37, 37. Where is this? Sokoto. We will show you another one. We did not come to spend too much time. We just want to make people understand the reasons why we say you must support and then ignore anything about one Nigeria, because they are the ones digging your grave. This is the same 4. Today is still 4. The other one was Sokoto. This one now is where? Benue. Now they count them. And remember one very thing. In one Nigeria, when you hear the number to be 20, 5, 7, understand that they have shortened the number. Multiply by 10, then you know how many it is.
Mazi, I just added another one for you.
Okay, you bring another one. All right. So make we explain to them medicine. Okay, see this other one. 43, including pastor and wife. This one now is in Medugri. This one is in Medugri. So we don't see Sokoto, we don't see Medugri, we don't see Benue. So start calling all those your Ifulefu elders that say you should come out and ignore of your freedom. Ask them the questions. Please, where are you taking us, or where do you want us to come out to? Come and do. Now, see another one here. Another one is here. If you see have another one, bring it to. May they see, so that they like to see and believe. Now, blood on farms, tales of death, sorrow in Ondo community as attacked by headers leave many dead. This one now is in Ondo. Okay, because when we shout for Biafra, some people they hide, say Tinubu change Nigeria. Tinubu is not coming to your aid without Biafra even talking. They for slaughter on a person like this. The church massacre will happen that time. Now, I don't see the terror. No, I don't see anything. Matter don't enter on the nobody. 247. You get another one where you carry on before we play the.
Not yet.
No. Who calls it? No. Okay. Now, After you have seen all these dead bodies, line up everywhere, and the Biafran Republic government in exile is doing everything to see that you stand and see life and live. Oh, okay. See what your governors are doing. This is the only thing that you can get from them. Their own is to deploy police to come and end sit at home in Enugu and to kill you. Oh my God. Let us now bring the video where you talk. At times, you don't even need to read all that is happening. Now, here.
On Monday, June 5, 2020, there will be no observance of any sit at home in all the nooks and crannies of Enugu State. Government will enforce with all the powers at its disposal this order. In this regard, government is going to engage from June 5, 2023. There will be no observance of any sit at home in all the nooks and crannies of Enugu State. Government will enforce with all the powers at its disposal this order. In this regard, government is willing to engage from Monday, June 3.
Okay. I think it is very useful. You have the mic. Do justice to this man and talk to Biafra, make them understand the importance of sit at home, and they should disregard this moron that just spoke now, because he is illegitimate to us. Thank you.
Yes, Amuchukwu Kikabiama. Ma ife ji mara ada dị ala ma ada ndị mbụ na ndị egede, and ife ọ na nne ana m eji asụsụ ndị mbụ na ndị egede, because I found that na ọnwụ na yuzu oyibo atanyị so na anaghị aghọtachi ebe anyị na-eje, atanyị so na anaghị eteki serious. O nwere ike ọnwụ wuche asụsụ ndị mbụ na ndị egede, unu nwere ike mara ife gbasara ife eji asụ onye ọ na-anọrọgodu n'unu, na asụ unu nọrọ n'unu ahụghị imegide unu. Onwere ụzọ ọzọ anyị ga-esi wee manifest iji gosi iwe anyị. Ọnwụ na anyị pụta for manifestation, ọbara ụmụnne anyị, ọbara ndị nna anyị, ọbara ndị nna anyị, ụmụnne anyị niile ya awụsa n'ala. Ụfọdụ pụtara na anyị analụ. Onye ka eji esi sit at home, ọ dị only way anyị nwere ike iji gosi iwe anyị, gosi ife na-eme na be anyị, and edekwanụ serve. This governor na-asị na ya ekpopụta polisi ịma obido ne, mana this gọvanọ mana dat na omekarị ha sọrọ udo, ya ji eji ọsọrọ udo ya akọwala ya. Den ya jikwa na dat devil ma nke ahụ na hapụrụ ya ọkwa bifo rigonu. Devil ma ya akọwala ya, okegide ike okekarị ihe sọrọ udo na devil ma na gọvanọ ndị ọzọ ọjọọ so binite ofilu dat na ọ na-aka ụmụnne ka o ya alụkarị ọrụ kwadara ha eketeghị oke n'obodo a na-akpọ zoo ha nwa na onwe ha na-eprezent. Ọ hụrụ nnukwu ife ifele. Ana m asị ndị dị otu a shame on them. Ifele adịghị this man n'anya, mana ndị ebere na-emere m ụmụnne anyị nwere ike ige this man ntị. Olu mbọsị mmadụ ha apụta mana amara dat na ndị na nna this man anọghị n'ilo, mana amara dat na nwanne ya nwaanyị anọghị n'ilo, mana amara na nwanne ya nwoke anọghị n'ilo, onwere onye famili ya nọ n'ilo. Mgbe ya egbu ha nwanwu ndị ya egbukwa ụnụ, ndị polisi ha kpọta ụkwa ndị ya egbu ụnụ, and mana na onwere onye nwụrụ ndị this man ya ama famili o si wee pụta, ma a nwerezie ịma ife that person is present na famili ya. Ụmụ Chukwu Okike Abịama joritin nwa nwa ada dị ọna mma na-agwụ na ada ndị mbụ na ndị egede. This governor na-achị ụnụ enwere mgbe ha fụrụ ụnụ n'anya ọnọdụ ahụ ọ nọ n'oche da place ọnọfọgụnwa ọnọfọmụnwa ihe ọ nọfọwa ọnụ ya na famili ya ihe o ya ekete ọ dị ha afta na enwụrụ na ede ndụ ọdụ ọkpachi ya ọnwụ na ịpụta agbagbu ogo da ide ha ma ọkwa ndị ya agbagbugo kedu ife igen ewusa famili gị wụsa ụmụaka gị ka isi na ịpụtara mana ịpụtara ịzụ afịa ego ole ka ị ya azụta agbagbuo gị ụmụaka ịwụsa n'ụlọ onye ọdịki ọ chọrọ ịma this man ine ya anya fugodu na this man wee fụ man ka ọwụ ine ya anya na ahụ o dere na ahụ niile ọ pụtara maka na ọ fụrụ ụnụ n'anya ihe ọ pụtara biko ọsọ ọfụ na o filu dat na ọ katara ya ikolobịa abịa mfụ ya na ahụ ya o nwere ihe oyi so ife nna ya ụnụ ụmụ Chukwu okike abịa ndị Igbo dịka nna ya ọkarịcha maka na ndị basị na ebe onye bi ka ọ na-awachi bifo ị na-eme ife cheta your family cheta ụmụaka ị kpesara n'ụlọ wee pụọ ha ma a na-atụ ọnwụ na onwe ife mego today onwe onye ya take care of ụmụaka ụmụazị ahụ atọ nọ na wulu slave bifo ị na-apụta ịzụ ahịa cheki ego one ego ihe eleteda ide na ndụ nke ka mma ị nwere ike survive nọrọ dị ndụ ọnwụ ka mma who cares about you onye ga-take care of your family unu egezi na ọdịs gọvanọs ntị ha nọ ebe a for you onwe mkpa ha ya uru ha ya abalị ụlọ ọ bịawara for onwe so onye ka nna ya unu biko Monday we sit at home continue unu nọrọ n'ụlọ Monday ego ileta ha Monday ihe eleta on Tuesday ife ime ha Monday ihe eme ya on Tuesday mana life go dị elego nwa dị ile ezinụlọ gị biko ndị gọvanọ anyị eme na anyị ife too much nke anyị kwesịrị ịma na this people are not with for us this people are not for e protect ngwa look at this man ọjọọ so rigoro mbọsị a olucha n'anya n'Enugu steeti ahụ niile ọfụ ha ọdụ ya alụ ife ya alụ ọdụ n'Enugu steeti ahụ nka nkụ ife onye ebidogodo na ya n'Enugu steeti ahụ nka nkụ ife ofiri na ọya wo bido na ya sit at home so ọrụ udo merie ya ji eji ọsọ ọrụ udo ha mfa nwere ike ọrụ udo enye ya exam agba ka o si eme ọgwụkwana gọvanọ ahụ na-apụrụ ya oche si aka ka isi jedebe ka ofiru na ya dị ike kela those ones no so mụnwa feel that na otu ndị ọzọ si wee daa ka ya nwa na onwe ya esikwe wee daa ụmụ Chukwu okike abịa ma were na uche unu were mele oche unu ekwene ka mmadụ deceive unu life unu first before life onye ọzọ ekene m unu for now thank you ụmụ Chukwu okike abịa ma jisi n'ike.
Thank you, Ada. 247, you have the mic.
All right. Dear friends, I greet you once again. Anyway, you're watching from well. Nibai say, Ediana Barafa,
Yes, sir.
We have spoken too much. We have died too much. And we are calling you because we don't want to hear or we don't want to record any more deaths. 2 days ago, 5 people were killed in Rivers State. The other one in that everywhere is getting it. Who killed them? They tell you, say they are unknown gun men. Who are these unknown gun men? They are killing everywhere. One thing I want you to think about, ask a question. How many governors in the eastern region in Biafra land have ever come out to declare a war against those Fulani terrorists? Just one. Nobody. How many times have you seen anybody come into power and said, all this kidnapping being carried out by the Funanis in our land, whether they are from Sahel, from Niger, from wherever, Borno, wherever, it is not important. The important thing is that they are Funanis. Whether they are Funanis from the moon or from the sun, it doesn't matter. The important thing is that they are all Funanis. How many times or who have ever come up to say, let us tackle this insecurity in our land? How many times have you seen all the governors together, sit together and say, We are going to make sure that what is happening in Benue State, in Benue State, in Kwara, in Kaduna, in Plateau, in all of them will not happen to our land. No. But their problem is kill Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, making sure we stop sit at home, making sure we kill every Biafra agitator, making sure nobody speaks about Biafra, making sure they gather together to tell you that Biafra is dead and Biafra died 100 years ago. If they really love you, that man, monkey, you see, when I call people monkey, it's not an insult. Monkey is a wise and intelligent animal, but monkey cannot remove that tiny rope around its waist to be free. But monkey can do everything. That's why I call them monkeys. He just came in. He had not even asked. In that same Enugu state, in the yam market, in the section where they say yam, some group of Funanis will come into that market every week and they pack the yams of the yam sellers and go away. Nothing will happen, nothing they talk, nobody they talk, nobody they ask. Funanis that abduct people, they take ransoms, they stand on the road, nobody is saying anything. He has not come in to say, Enugu people, I don't come. Now we are putting eyes on the ground or up or in the water, making sure that every insecurity in our land is ended. No. Ask yourself, is the sit at home the cause of insecurity in your land? Is the sit at home cause of the kidnapping in your land? Is the sit at home cause of the mass killing or ethnic cleansing in your land? All these are what we should ask that Mugu that is wearing coat and look at the way he is even talking. And we are going to making sure no sit at home, as if he be maricon. I beg I throw salute from here. Thank you.
Thank you, Mazi. 555. Grab the mic, please.
Yeah. Thank you. If you could bring out that news again from the governor, it will be better so that our people will be able to know exactly what is really going on. Because we are asking, how can our people who call themselves leaders, they call themselves the news itself, he came to office, they picked him, nobody elected him to power. No one elected him to power. Then they picked him up and he became governor of Enugu State. Then he said he will do anything within their disposal to make sure that sit at home ended. And they deployed Boko Haram, which Buhari recruited in front of them, down to the land of their birth. Down to the land of their birth. Look at all the news going on all over Nigeria. Government killed 5 in Rivers community over failure to provide 1 billion. Killing everywhere. Did he come inside office under the agenda just to stop sit at home, or did he come inside office to build infrastructure to make sure that our life is safe? Is he elected, or did they point him up to come and stop sit at home? Have you seen when people have been dying, Fulani is recruiting their Boko Haram and bringing them down to Eastern Zone? They call on them, create security. None of them want to create security to the people until Mazen Nnamdi Kanu brought out Eastern Security Network. Before Eastern Security Network come on, It was cow all over place. Cow consuming our farmland, cow destroying our farmland. The way they are destroying our farmland, just the way they are raping and killing our mothers, raping our sisters, tearing their bodies in pieces. Until Mazen Nabekano say, we can't be looking on these people because only a tree heard that is going to die and they remain in one place. That the agenda of Usman Danfodio is speaking loud. They have been circulated all over Africa and pushing down to occupy the same land. Then they recruited these people as agents. They call themselves governors to work in the favor of their conqueror, killing their people. And when they want to demand for police, the people they will send to them are the same Boko Haram that brought insecurity inside Nigeria. They are there when they recruited them. And what the Eastern leaders will do is to bring the Boko Haram to come and kill their own people. Have you ever asked yourself this kind of question, dear friends? How can somebody come inside office as a governor? The only agenda he has is to come and stop sit at home. But sit at home is the thing that have been protecting the people. Sit at home is the thing that made the whole world to know that something is going wrong in that community. Sit at home is another way to speak loud, in as much as the leaders, the people that call themselves leaders in Eastern region, cannot protect the life and properties of the people. They cannot protect the life and the properties of the people. Then our people decided to stay at home. And what did he say? Police deploy massive joint security patrol to end IPOB sit-at-home order in Enugu State. First time he is just entering inside the office, what he has as agenda is to stop sit-at-home. Sit-at-home is just to protect the life of our people and for us to speak loud down to Washington, D.C., down to all power of this, all powers that govern this earth, United Nations and the European Union, every other power that govern this earth, for them to know that we are inside a constellation, we are inside, they locked us up, that we don't even know what to do. And somebody, Buhari and the Fulanis, elected someone and put him as governor of Enugu State. He came there only to stop sit at home. He has not brought out anything like he is going to build the road, he is going to repair the road, he is going to bring electricity, he is going to bring running water. Nothing of this nature. But the first agenda, why they appointed him to stay there as a governor, is to deploy Boko Haram in massive, to stop the activity of the ESN, the people that is protecting the life of the people. Look at it in Sokoto, they are killing people there. In Benue, they are killing people there. In Ondo, they are killing people there. Everywhere they are killing people there. And why are they encroaching? They are encroaching to come and get access to the promised land. It has been an ideology. Ahmadu Bello said it, that it is their own ideology, that they will use the north, they will use the south. From there, they can be able to capture the promised land. And they are using the same people that call themselves the governors to capture the same people they're supposed to protect. This is very, very appalling. It's so much appalling that we can't take it anymore. We can't take it anymore. Let them write to ICC that Sokoto, a lot of people have been dying. In Benue, a lot of people have been dying, that ESN has come to protect the life of the people which they are elected to protect, but they refuse to do their job. What they can do best is to bring down the same Boko Haram inside Biafran land to come and kill innocent people. Thank you, as we get another opportunity to speak.
Excuse me, there is emergency. Our Prime Minister is online now. I hope we know. Are we aware that?
We'll scream that out. When we
Sorry?
finish, we'll scream that out. Chief Survivor, go on, please.
My fellow Biafrans, I appreciate everybody that have connected to this program today, and it is a very straightforward topic that we have to discuss, and this is something that we are not supposed to be surprised about. For all Biafrans, those of us that are following event, we are not supposed to be surprised about what this governor, so-called Enugu State uncultured governor, is doing. From the beginning, we have always known that we don't have any representation in the Zoological Republic. Our supreme leader have said it, our prime minister have said it, and it is clear. And this action of his is a validation of the vote that have been cast on them, the vote of no confidence on them. He has just validated it. You know, most of the time when we come online to talk about issues on things that are happening in Nigeria, people think we are making it up. It is not made up. The Biafran people have no representation in that contraption called Nigeria. And every single person you see that is participating in politics in Nigeria, starting from your counselor to the highest authority that is in Nigerian politics, they are there to serve the caliphate and not you. From the onset, they are there to serve the caliphate, including the ones that will come when we have gone. None of them is serving you. That is more reason why you must not pay attention to any one of them. If you think about the origin of the insecurity in Biafra land and the origin of the suffering of Biafran people, it is these same people that caused it. Why the people in the north and other places were protecting their criminals? These governors came together and they proscribed every single one of us in the old southeastern region. They proscribed us, including themselves. That is why they are still suffering. They came together, they proscribed, and that was the origin. That was when the mayhem was unleashed on the Biafran people. From then till now, that is why they can come in freely. They burn our houses, take the life of our children, take the life of mothers, rape sisters, and do whatever they like. The most peaceful part of that contraption remains Biafra land. And yet, that is the most militarized area. It is no longer history or story about even people who are not Nigerians know that the insecure area of that Nigeria is in the north. At the same time, their governors in the north are protected. Even having the confidence to come online to tell us that the criminals in their own side are their heroes. But what do your own people do? The innocent people who are fighting to protect themselves are being called terrorists by their own people. And they didn't just say it and keep silent. They are working to protect their slave master that have sent them on that assignment. That is why somebody that just came up yesterday, even before he became a governor, he knows the reason why the Biafran people made that decision. It is not a decision of one person. It is not just our prime minister or Mazen Nanzikan or any of us that made that. It is a decision of the Biafran people requesting for the release of Mazen Nandekan, and he knows that the only way for you to stop that sit at home, as simple as ABC, our prime minister of Biafra Republic government in Lezer have said it several times, that immediately Mazen Nandekan is released, there is no point talking about sit at home on Monday. And if you are a Biafran, any place you are and you're watching this program, anytime somebody comes and tells you that sit at home on Monday has been cancelled, ask that person, has Mazen Nandekan be released? If he says yes, if the answer is yes, then it is cancelled. If the answer is no, do not come out. Don't risk your life. The sit at home of Monday have been sanctioned by Chukwu Okikabewa himself, the gods of the land, and in support of it. If you come out, whatever happened to you, you will be responsible for it. We have nobody to speak for us. We have nobody to defend for us. Today, the only source of defense we have today is the Biafra Republic government in Israel, and now the de facto government in Biafra land, in homeland. That is where your hope lies. Mind where you get your information from. When you come to sit at home, when you hear the rumor, the only question you need to ask the person that is giving that message, ask him, is Mazen Nandekan out? If Mazen Nandekan is not out, do not come out on Monday. Monday remains a day for our spring leader to recognize. Thank you, my beloved
mother. Yeah. Yeah, my brother.
Thank you, man. Please, who is on phone should mute himself, please. Biafra Unite, you have the mic, please. Can we hear him? Biafra United, are you speaking? We can't hear you.
Yes, I'm here. I'm here. I'm trying to unmute myself. Thank you, my wonderful comrades. You have done very, very well. I want to advise Biafran people. I just want to say something because I heard that PM is live already. So very soon, once the jingles are done, he will be coming. So let me quickly say one or two things before we join him. You see, there is something very, very important that Biafran people must understand. That these people you call your political elites or leaders in our land are all Fulani puppets.
Yes.
I will explain that briefly. For those of you that said that the sit at home is not working, sit at home is not effective, some of the idiots who fell on the wayside saw sit at home as a way of exposition to expose the Biafra Republic government in exile, to expose the autopilot, to expose Mazi Simon Ekpa. They say, you have been sitting at home for ages. What has happened? Some educated fools, educated idiots, intellectuals, say that it's only a fool that keep on doing one thing, keep on doing the same thing, and they expect a different result. One idiot that I used to respect so much before, she's a lady, used that very comment sometime in the past before the shambolic election, the 25th presidential election. That very lady who thought that she is pretty and wise, she is so educated and wise, who thought that somehow miracle will happen and Fulani will abdicate power to an Igbo man that they see as a threat, as the biggest threat. We told them, but they refused to listen. They say it's only a fool that keep on doing the same thing and expect different result. They castigated the sit at home. They talk ill about the agitators and the sit at home itself. They said it's not effective, that you are suffering your people yourselves, while the political leaders are enjoying in Abuja. I want to call on them to look inward and ask themselves, if this sit at home is not effective, why is it that whosoever that Fulani Caliphate install in our land will go straight to fight sit at home? Hope Uzodinjo fought sit at home. He was, going to Abuja like somebody going to the stream. On a weekly basis, Hope Uzodinma was going to Abuja on a weekly basis, soliciting for military ammunitions and military personnel to tackle sit at home. We defeated him. Sit at home continued in Imo State. Devil Umahi, Ekwensu Umahi, was going to Abuja, inviting the military to stop sit at home. Sit at home continues in Ebonyi State. The last, but not the least, Solu Fulani fought tooth and nail against sit at home. We ashamed him. Today, somebody mba, one mba like that, one banshee mba, a nuisance, a coward, or non-entity, just came up, boom. You know, when they occupy that chair, they think that it's all over. The world is now in their hand. They are now in charge. They have the power. They can control the police. They can control the army. But when the Fulani invaders come to massacre innocent villagers, these idiots will not have the power to order the police to go against the killers of our people. But when it comes to our own people, they will be gallivanting and jumping all over the media, talking rubbish. I want to ask those people who usually castigate sit at home today, if it's not effective, why are these puppets of Fulani fighting it each and every time? That is one. Then number two is that since this sit at home is the only public, or should I say one of the mechanisms that have been put in place by the indigenous people of Biafra to be utilized by the public to press home the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, to demand the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, to pressurize the government to release the innocent man. If you stop this sit at home, what else do you have to push for the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? I want us to remove the guerrilla warfare that is being carried out by the Biafra Liberation Army. That one is strictly for the restoration of Biafra. I said strictly for the restoration of Biafra. The guerrilla warfare going on today in Biafran territory is strictly for the restoration of Biafra, and is being carried out by the Biafra Liberation Army, BLA. Now, let us keep that one aside, since that one is strictly for the restoration of Biafra. Now, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, what are Biafran people doing to pressurize the power that be to release their leader? If it's not the sit at home, which is our own kind of protest, because we can't march to the street, they are going to maul the innocent Biafran population. So if you stop this sit at, sometimes it baffles me so much. When I think of these things, the knowledge, the wisdom that God gave to me, when I go deep and reason some certain things, I start crying. I start bleeding in my heart. When they say sit at home has been cancelled by the defunct DOS, the criminal DOS, the dreaded DOS squad, cancelled sit at home. So I ask, what is what have you put in place for Biafran people to press home the release of their leader? They say they're working underground. Now, we finally realize that their underground is the hope of Ifeanyi, Ifeajuna, Karo White Ejiofor. Even with Ifeanyi, Karo White, Ifeajuna Ejiofor, that the zoo failed to release our leader with the help of Chief Michael Zekomesan, a sound-minded individual, and the knowledge and wisdom of Barrister Aloy Ejimako, who raised the issue of extraordinary rendition. With the help of these two world-class lawyers. Yet, after getting victory, the government of the zoo refused to release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. With the help of these two gigantic or giant lawyers with sound mind and wisdom. Now, since this thing happened, the zoo is still keeping Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in captive. I want to ask some fools who refuse to learn and listen, who refuse to listen and learn, what else is the pressure. What are you going to do? What is the Biafran people going to do to pressurize the power that be for the release of their leader? Is a simple question that is begging for an answer. What are we going to do to ask for the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? To demand the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? What are we going to do if you destroy the sit at home, which is our kind of protest? Those idiots who say they cancel sit at home, the criminals who sold their leader, what are you going to do? What are you doing now to release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? And as long as Biafran people have sworn that they will never, ever relent, since the zoo has not relented in keeping Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in captivity, Biafran people have sworn never to relent in pressurizing for his release through the sit at home. So come rain, come sun, tomorrow, 5th of June, Enugu State in particular, Enugu State will be under lock and key, shut down completely. The compliance of sit at home tomorrow in Enugu State will be skyrocketing higher than what we have been witnessing before, even though it has always been total shutdown. But tomorrow on, ordinary fly, EGG, will not fly on the road.
Thank you, Kuku.
EGG will never fly on the road. So go and tell that idiot, tell that one we don't know where he come from, saying that he's going to stop sit at home. I want to tell him that he is not more educated than Soludo, whom they refer as a professor. I want to tell him he is not more powerful than Ekwensu Omahe. I want to tell him that he is a nobody to stop what Biafran people are doing to see the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. He has no power to stop it. So there will be sit at home tomorrow in Enugu State. And then I want to talk to Biafran people in conclusion. I want to talk to Biafran people. These people who normally tell you, come out, come and exercise your right of free movement on Monday. Come and open your shop. If you do not open your shop, we will sanction you. We will block you. We will close down your malls. We will close down your schools. We will close down your banks and all that garbage. I want to tell Biafran people, especially those of you living in Enugu State today, as you are listening to me, the name of the man who has directed the deployment of police personnel in Enugu State is Ahmed. Is Ahmed. Ahmed who? Ahmed who? The police commissioner in Enugu State. Somebody Ahmed. He's a Fulani man. I want to tell Biafran people in Enugu State, loud and clear, pay very good attention. If you are watching this broadcast from any platform all across Biafra Republic Government in Exile media platforms, all across, if you do not share it, then you are against our freedom. You must share it. This broadcast must get to Enugu State. Everybody in Enugu State must get to hear this. This broadcast must get to every nook and cranny of Enugu, that the name of the man who claimed to see or to ensure the security of Igbos in Enugu State is Ahmed, a Fulani man. And I want to let our people understand that a Fulani man can never ever ensure the security of an Igbo Biafran man. Get it right. Let it sound very loud and clear into your ears that a Fulani man can never ensure the security of an Igbo man. Because the dream of every Fulani man is to ensure the elimination of an Igbo man in order to acquire and occupy the Igbo land and Biafra territory at large. So it is on record from the beginning of the amalgamation of the zoo that a Fulani man sees Igbo man as a big threat and can never ever ensure your safety and security. When they say that is a camouflage, it's a way to bring you out and slaughter you. If you die tomorrow, you die for yourself. And if anybody who comes to enforce the sit at home meet these murderers in police uniform, they are going to engage them. They will be engaged. And then when you find a stray bullet, Obage enwuo ijiji ntị ike na-eso ozu abanini. Obage that stray bullet toge. Ndị Igbo sị ka nnyochalo ka mbọ ji atụ nwa enwe n'isi. That stray bullet on a miss road. Obage enwuru, and nobody, no Biafran, no genuine Biafran agitator will pity for you. What I'm saying is pure. If time permits me, I will come here tomorrow to make the news, to create the news, and they to go viral. For you, to know that your stupidity is what has led you to that early grave. Because Mba has made his comment. Thank you. Thank you, my brother.
Finish all the talk. If you finish all the talk now, strength no call you again.
Thank you, my brother. Thank you. Let me keep it there for now. Thank you. God bless you. I'm not happy. I'm not happy. Thank you.
Thank you, my friend. Let's see him on the screen.
Often. He now
didn't say 2022 or 2002. He is here. Look at somebody defending a criminal. He is here talking 2022, while the document is actually 2002, if anything like that exists. A man defending a criminal is here giving you 2022, while it is actually the 2000. So how inconsistent they are and confused.
If he's posted to the firm, he will be accepted. Based on that, he was posted to the law firm of Ude and Associates. There's a new posting of 6th of March, 2022, written by NYSC, posted him to the law firm. He now proceeded.
Posted him to the law firm in 2022. This is a man defending him on national television.
There, continued his primary assignment. Then, up to
all these things you see are all forged. All of them are forged documents.
The Nigerian Law School now admitted him for his bar part 2. He has actually done a bar part 1 earlier before going for the service. He
has done for the badge 1, part 1 earlier before going to. When was that particular badge 1? The man don't know.
For the service, because he schooled in England. It's normal for people who school in England to, outside Nigeria, not just England, to do bar part 1.
Outside Nigeria. He don't know, so he don't want to be very specific on mentioning England. So England, outside Nigeria, because he don't even know whether what the man is presenting is true. So he don't want to say England, and then later on it is not England. So outside Nigeria, because he's not sure. But he is here to defend the criminal Mba on the forgery, on the certificate forgery.
Who is with the Nigerian legal system before enrolling for the bar final in the law school. He did that, and then we posted in June, he then applied that he be allowed to proceed to the law school and continue to defer his service and continue after the law school. The NYSC approved the application, allowed him to proceed to the law school, which he did. And on completion, he wrote another application to NYSC for reinstatement. He's completed his law school. And that application was accepted by NYSC. then allowed him to go back and complete his service. They issued him a new letter of posting for primary assignment.
A new letter of posting for primary assignment after having served, according to him.
To the same law firm where he has been.
Okay.
He now proceeded to the law firm where he was and continued his primary assignment.
All right.
And he has sequence of letters of clearance every month.
All right.
It is normal that you must produce your letter of clearance from the place of primary assignment, which is submitted to NYSC at end of every month.
Okay.
He continued and produced all those things to them. He has the copies of...
What year was this?
Yeah, he started in
What
2002.
year was this asking to conclude it?
He finished service.
1002. I want you to understand how confused these people are. That is a year, 1002. I want you to listen to him. 1002. Listen.
And complete his service. They issued him a new letter of posting for primary assignment to the same law firm where he has been. He now proceeded to the law firm where he was and continued his primary assignment. And he has sequence of letters of clearance every month. It is normal that you must produce your letter of clearance from the place of primary assignment, which is submitted to NYSC at end of every month. He continued and produced all those things to them.
Okay.
He has the copies of...
What year was this?
Yeah, he started in 2002.
What year was this asking to conclude it?
He finished service in 2003. He's commenced early 2002. Should have finished by January 2003. The initial letter posting to MPA has even the date, the expected date of completion of the service, which states there is 7th of January 2003. But because he deferred his service to attend the law school, he couldn't continue, he couldn't finish by January as should have been, but not finished by September 2003.
All right.
So when he finished in 2003, he was duly discharged by NYSC and he was issued his certificate.
All right.
Now, Shehu, one of the things you need to know about this is in the certificate issued to Dr. Peter Mba has a number, which is the controversy raging all over the place.
Okay.
The number is A, that's alphabet A, 808297. Now, in the series of NYSC certificates, there are A, I'll meet A when I mention it because A maybe means batch A of the year.
Okay.
Now, there is 808, 291, 292, 293, 294, 295, 296. There is 298, 299, 230, and beyond. So now, Dr. Peter Mbason is 297. So if there are these serial numbers in NYSC certificate issuance, basically the one issued to Peter Mba of 297 fell within that category.
That is why it is forgery, because are you not going to have the NYS certificate number when you are forging it? Of course. That you have to forge it and put every necessary number. Now, we are going to go straight to how the case is going in the court. Because the criminals will come here and try to defend, and you see them blabbing and blabbing. And let us go here. Now, I want you to look at this. Nigeria Youth Service Scam, NYSC present Abuja court with document to prove certificate forgery by Enugu State Governor Mba. Now let us read. NYSC, in response, filed in the Abuja court, submitted documentary proof that point to a possible case of forgery against the Enugu State Governor. The National Youth Service Corps, NYSC, has responded to the suit brought against it by the newly sworn-in Governor of Enugu State, Peter Mba, over his controversial NYSC discharge certificate. in response in court submitted documentary proof that point to a possible case of forgery against the Enugu State Governor. A disposition at the Federal High Court, Abuja, taken from the Assistant Director of the Corps Certification Department, Mrs. Rhoda Dawa, revealed that the discharge certificate Governor Mba claim was issued to him did not emanate from the NYSC. Are you hearing it? Documents submitted to the court by the NYSC to prove that the Enugu State Governor may have submitted a forged certificate, the alleged forged certificate Mba submitted to the Independent National Electoral Commission, a copy of the original certificate that was to be issued to Mba, a date sheet showing where discharge corps members signed for their certificate. Another data sheet with the name of unclaimed official circular authorizing the destruction of unclaimed certificate. Photograph. Are you people following? I want you people to listen. The date showing where discharged corps, where discharged corps members sign for their certificate. Another data sheet with the names of unclaimed certificate. Official circulars authorizing the destruction of unclaimed certificate. Photograph of the incineration of the unclaimed discharged certificate. Sample of the NYSC discharge certificate during the period the governor was supposed to have performed his compulsory national service, police and department of the state, letter of investigation, among others. He has gone to buy the certificate or the unclaimed certificate. What they are trying to prove here is that this criminal called Mba went and buy unclaimed certificate. The people that maybe they die along the line and nobody claimed the certificate, Mba have access to people with money and bought that certificate. Sahara Reporter had reported, of course, not really buying the certificate, but have information of an unclaimed certificate and had to forge it. That's exactly what happened. So he has information about the number. Why this man is mentioning the number is because he knows what Mba has done. So he forged a certificate using the number of unclaimed certificate. And of course, he forged it. That the governor Mba, in his court filing, claimed that he duly completed his national youth service and was given a certificate of discharge. The governor earlier sued the NYSC claiming 20 billion. Claiming 20 billion. I think when he claimed 20 billion, everybody's going to run away and leave the case in damages for what he described as conspiracy, deceit, and misrepresentation of fact. Mba is also seeking a declaration that he participated in the NYSC scheme for 1 calendar year via a call up letter number. This does that with the Lagos Code. Now, why is he filing? Why is he filing to declare that he participated in the NYSC scheme for 1 calendar year? Why is he filing for 1 calendar year when it was not actually 1 calendar year? Because the whatever we see here bears 2000 stroke 2001, 2003, 2002 stroke 2003. That is what we saw on the certificate that was displayed in the TV. So when you look here, you see via up letter number FRN 2001. Okay? 2001. I people see it. Let's assume that the criminal attended, participated and got the. Now, it says 2001. While in the certificate and explanation of the criminal on the channel TV, you are seeing 2002, you are seeing 2003. So, if he have served from 2001 to 2003, why is he seeking a declaration that he participated in 1 year calendar? Because it is no longer 1 year calendar. He has served from 2001 to 2003. So why is he not declaring or demanding the declaration to show the time that he served from 2021, from 2001 to 2003? I don't know whether I am making sense, because his own service lasted for 2 years, according to him, from 2001 to 2003. Now, if he actually served for 1 year calendar, why is he then parading a document showing 2022, showing 2002 and showing 2003? Now let us continue. He argued that the declaration must state that he was issued a certificate of national service number this and that upon completing in 2003. Are you people seeing it? Are you people seeing it? From 2001, he completed it in 2003 when he finally succeeded and the availability of unclaimed certificate was available. This 2003, he finally got a deal with the people at the NYSC that there is unclaimed certificate with this number. So for that reason, he forged the certificate, having paid off the criminals that were serving in the registration of the NYSC. Only thing he needs is to get the number of unclaimed certificate and use it to generate the original certificate or the forged certificate that is parading today. So, and if that is the case, why is he not demanding that the court make a declaration showing that he served in the NYSC from 2001 to 2003 and a record-breaking service, so that it will tally with his demand? But you see, I want you people to understand that this is exactly what was said on the video, by the person defending the criminal. Let us continue. This claim, the NYSC in its deposition, which Sarah reporters cited on Sunday, insisted that the Enugu state governor did not complete his service year, and that the certificate of discharge he paraded was not issued by the body. What else do you need to know? This is the reason the idiot came and thinking that when he starts fighting Biafra, he is going to buy favor from the court, is going to buy favor from the caliphate. So since they know that the only person they will respect is the only person that is fighting Biafra, let me come and declare the end to sit at home that he has nothing, he has no knowledge about.
Yes.
To prove his claim, the NYSC as evidence the data sheet. I want you people to listen. The NYSC also presented data sheet where Mba was to have signed and collected his discharge certificate, saying that why the certificate presented by Enugu governor bears the serial number, which he is parading now, the one prepared for him, but which he did not collect, bore the serial number, this and that. Are you people seeing it? So, they actually prepared the certificate, but because he did not complete, I want to understand the case here. Now, let me read, because this is where, from here to here is, From here to here is where the whole case lies. Now, let me start again. Contrary to this claim, the NYSC in its deposition cited on Sunday insisted that the Enugu governor did not complete his service. So I want you people to understand that, they already have a serial number for him. Okay? Because he has received a letter, Yeah, so he has received a letter, so automatically they have generated a serial number. But he did not complete the service. The service here, he didn't complete it. And because this man have started serving from 2001, Itiboribo, 2001 to 2003, he is parading his certificate. It was a fraud. Now, he did not complete the service. So the idiot and Onyoshi did not know that because he has been called to service, they have actually automatically generated a serial number for his own certificate. That is, if he succeeds in completing the service. This is what the criminal did not know. He thought that the serial number is only available when you have successfully completed your service and it is the time to generate a certificate for you, then they are going to assign this particular serial number to you. But that was not the case. That immediately you are called to service, the NYSC automatically generate a serial number for you and make your service ready. Pending when you complete your service, and they will just issue the certificate for you. So in the spreadsheet, in the data sheet, they have actually generated the serial number for everybody. But the criminal of Mba, called Mba, don't know. He think it is only when he has completed the service and then come to say, oh, I've completed my service. They are going to generate certificate, generate number, and give to him. That is where they catch him. Now, the certificate of discharge he parade have not been issued by the body. So I want you people to understand that they did not say that he did not participate in the service. Okay? The NYSC is not saying that Mba did not participate in the service. No, that is not the issue. The issue is that he participated in the service. He did not finish it. He did not complete. And what did he do? He decided to buy, because who knows what he was doing? He decided to pay for him to have a serial number, which he used to forge the certificate he is parading today. So he never knew that there were already a serial number assigned to him. Immediately he was called to service. That is what the idiots don't know. He said he's a lawyer. The idiot don't know how the system works. He didn't know. So if he has known, all he could do is to pay to the person, because Nigeria is a criminal country. All of them are corrupt. Give them money and they give you everything. So the money buy a fake and unclaimed serial number, because we are talking about serial number now, not just certificate, because it is only the serial number that will now validate the certificate. Now the serial number is parading belong to somebody else, and it is an unclaimed certificate, unclaimed serial number. I hope you people understand because that is exactly what I'm saying now. Is exactly what the court is going to rule. Believe me. And I hear that the court is coming on the 7th. So the case of forgery is very clear. Okay? It is very, very clear. Mba knows the reason why he is emphasizing on the serial number. He did not know that there was a special serial number for him already generated by the NYSC. And this particular serial number he is parading belongs to somebody else. And it is an unclaimed certificate. So let us read. To prove its claim, the NYSC filed evidence to the data sheet where Mba was to have signed, so he did not sign, and collected his discharge certificate, saying that while the certificate presented by the Enugu State Governor bears the serial number that, the one prepared for him, but which he did not collect, bore the serial number this. So you find out that the 2 serial number is different. The other one has A, have dash before the number. In what looked like forensic evidence, the NYSC made the reference to the calligraphic writing on Mba's certificate and stated that the style of the writing on the governor's certificate was quite different from the one on all certificates issued to discharge corps members during his batch. Oluwole, and the man is here to stop Biafra. The man is here to fight against it at home, thinking that when he do that, Fulani will, will put the certificate under the carpet. And to even, to worsen the whole situation, one idiot just come and started ranting. Oh, Simon Ekpa is this, Simon Ekpa is that. He cannot be in Finland. He cannot be issuing it at home. We are going to do this. We are going to do that. And they are reporting police, the patrol. Let them come and drag the people out of Enugu State. Let Mba, the police that he is deploying to Biafra, let them go house to house and start dragging people out. Right? So I want as usual. Now they say they have deployed police in the street of Enugu. Please stay indoor so that the police that they have deployed will not kill you.
Yes.
Don't lose anybody. And when you listen to them, they are telling you, oh, woman was. It is still the same people, the same police that's going to kill you tomorrow, and then blame it on Biafra, blame it on Simon Ekpa, because now it is an open war between the governor and the Biafra people. So I tell and urge you, Biafra people in Enugu State, to stay at home tomorrow, be security conscious. If anybody enters your house to drag you out, please make sure you lock your door. If any police enters your house, your compound, your yard, as you call them, to come and drag you, tell you to come out, lock your door. They are not your friend. They are not for your best interest. Lock your door. We will fight these people till the end. And sit at home is part of the fight we are using, part of the mechanism we are using to fight them. Do not allow yourself to be used and to be used as a sacrifice for one Nigeria. If you die for one Nigeria, you die for nothing. They have killed us and they will continue to kill us, but we are going to defend our land, and in the process, we're going to kill them too. Anybody that comes with AK-47 to kill you, defend yourself if you have a gun. From here, I say thank you very much. Tomorrow, sit at home. If you are in Enugu State, make videos and forward to us, and let us share it on social media and show you how Mba have failed. And Biafra are going to deal with him. From here, from me, I say, may God bless you. May God bless Biafra. May God bless Mazen Amdekano. May God bless Eastern Security Network. May God bless Biafra Liberation Army. May God bless government in exile. May God bless Omar and their husband. May God bless our media team. May God bless all of you. May God bless Ibuho and co. May God bless all the chiefs, priests, all the reverend fathers who are supporting us. May God bless all the Ogomos, and the Ezewanya and co. May God bless all of you. From here, from me, is good evening. And happy sit at home tomorrow. Historic one.
You must go and listen to Simon Ekpa, who is doing a very fantastic job. Very great job that Simon Ekpa is doing. Very, very, absolutely fantastic job that he's doing. You must listen to him and share his videos accordingly. Very, very important. He is bringing a new dimension to this very awareness that we are.
Thank you, our PM, and thank you to all Biafrans, and thank you to my gallant men and women in the house. Our message has been delivered, and our PM have sealed it with his conclusion. Stay in your house tomorrow and don't go out, because the same people that tells you to come out will be the same people that will kill you. You can never see them go after the terrorists, but they will always come to flex their muscles on you. If they are able to bring one terrorist that they kidnap or they bring down to us, from that very day, we will understand that they are fighting the terrorists. But until then, they are stooges, slaves to the terrorists. We are rounding up. 247, you have the mic.
Okay, Biafrans, I must say thank you so much for being part of this program, this wonderful hour. You listen to the PM as he has narrated just something the same way we explained it here. If you come out, you die. Oh, what's again, man? And one thing we must know is that who died, you know, they come back and see what will happen. If you die, you don't die. If your brother die, he don't die. Your sister, your mother, your relative, your loved one, your family. So it is now our own duty to call our families in Biafra land, especially in the Enugu, where this man now is trying to kill people. I want you to remember the exact thing that happened when Soludo did this thing he is doing now. The only one reason why he is doing it is to trap you people. When you come out, you will get killed, and they will label it IPOB don't kill them. But the truth is this: whether it's true that IPOB kill you, whether a lie and IPOB kill you, who died is dead. Who got shot is shot. Who they break his leg, we have seen it all. We don't need to start explaining all over again. Stay in your house. There is no amount of security anybody will give you that will save you from the hands of the Fulanese. Stay in your house. Thank you, Mazi.
Thank you, Mazibo. Battle Cry.
Yeah, good evening, dear friends all over the world. Thank you very much again for being with us up to this moment. The bell has rang in our ears, both local and international, and those who will hear, let them hear. Like our brother just said now, someone who died is dead already. And our scripture said that if a man dies, shall he live again? If anyone dies, doesn't live again, and he cannot come out from the spirit to come and bear witness how he was killed. So it is a clear message. You don't need to said you want to try, or you can trek maybe 200 meters or 500 meters away from your home. It doesn't kill you if you stay at home. It was an adage that said that a person who heard that he will be killed ran away. But when a tree heard that he will be killed, he will stand still. So are you a tree? That's one thing you should ask yourself. So if you are a human being and you hear this message, please try to share, spread it to all your friends and family who will be able to hear this, and also channel it to some people who need to hear it again. That is how the message of retention, the message of salvation, spread worldwide. Okay, so be a good listener and be a doer of the message that you heard. Don't just be a hearer of message. Be the hearer and be the doer. That's all I want to tell you now. These people, they have no color to any destiny. Someone came to power. The first thing he announced is sit at home. Means that he has been somehow technically used as a pulpit to come and oppress his own people. These are the people we are hoping on. These are the people that will vote of no confidence. This is what they are doing to us. See, these zoo politicians, they have no vision For you can imagine INEC president. He came out the first day he was sworn in. That very moment, the first thing he said that petroleum subsidy is gone. What about insecurity? Has insecurity gone? He didn't mention that one. That one is local area. So why are we wasting our time listening to these cabals? It is no more time to listen or to obey them. It is time for rebellion. Stop complying. Let's, find our way out from these mad, political, corrupt enterprises. Let's get out of them and let's teach them a lesson, because this sit at home, don't think it has no effect. It has effect. The reason why it has effect is because anyone who comes to power, the first thing he first to tackle is sit at home. What has sit at home got to do with him? Ask him if anyone sit at home, close his shop or businesses and sit at home. How does it affect him? Someone who sits at home is cheating himself. So for him to take the tax to cheat himself, he's trying to salvage his life and his family. Understand that. It's very clear. It's a very clear message we are giving out. Thank you very much.
Mazichuk Survival, are you there?
Yes, my brother.
You have the mic, sir.
My fellow Biafrans, our Prime Minister have actually said it all. There is nothing to add to what he has said. The only thing I will tell Biafran is that obedience is better than sacrifice. Do not make yourself a sacrificial lamb. If you want to sacrifice yourself, that is left for you. You will not stop Biafra from coming. If you want to experience Biafra and see Biafra as it's coming with a speed, listen to the voice of the reason. Monday remains a sit at home. Be in your home and be safe, and you will see Biafra in your lifetime. Thank you, and may Chukwu Biama guide and protect all of us and teach us our rights. Thank you, my brother.
Thank you, Mazi. Ada Biafra.
Ụmụchukwu okike abịama ụlọ ejine ntị ụnụ niile wee n'efe awa Prime Minister ukwu nwezi nke zoro ezo ụnụ afụgo mission nwoke maji wee bịa ọbịa nke ọchị ụnụ number 1 na ọ daga iwu and ife nwere ike iwepụta na shame ọnụ igbu ụmụnne ya because ndị Fulani ha si n'inwere mmụọ igbu ụmụ Igbo ha ya nye gị ohere na-achị. So if I win with a penny for happy and ocean ozu na scam ni no scam will we born or today we boom ni I could be on a sit at home. Because if not a phone can be put our sit at home we be done here. Eh boy no bute. And the man that na onyo nebuno una forgave an attack here. So ana my own biko can walk in my half phone juno we charge. If alụ eme scam ome mpụ na alụla na ya niile ka ọ hapụ iji uru wee kọva ife na onye onwe n'iru. Biko na ụmụchukwu okike abịa nọ na n'ụlọ onye nọ na bi ụlọ na-achọ ọsọ ọbịa nwe onye nọ na bi ọnwụ na-egbu ọka mmanụ ịnọ n'imebe gị nwụọ dam na ịpụtara n'ụlọ nwụfuo onwere onye jiri ese gị ozugbo ma gị masị ebutela. Biko nọrọ n'ụlọ. Thank
you, and to all dear friends, we say stay focused. Our destination is Biafra, and we continue to fight until Biafra is restored. There we muchineke.
Hi, what causes in a woman a kuruta? Ebu belly guamo billion. What Japan to many pilotimo? What is sabini guamo billion? Kulio bilio Chukoki kabiama. Borona nyaga Kulio bilio Chukoki kabiama. Borona nyaga Kulio bilisianu Chukoki kabiama. Zena nyaga bilianu Chukoki kabiama. To my own talented leader, Prophet Mazin Nandekano. You get quiet. The whole world get quiet. You get quiet. America get quiet. You quiet. UN get quiet. Oh, I get quiet. You get quiet. America get quiet. You and you get quiet. Oh, what get quiet. They came from Sahel. They came from Chad. They came from Niger, Senegal and Mali, claiming our land, oh, killing our people because of our blessings. My God, go to the bushes now, they're everywhere. Kidnapping and killing people every day. Raping and killing our women and men. Slaughtering them in the front line. Hey God, kidnapping and killing Christians night and day. And nobody they talk. Timo, dividing and ruling we anyhow. As if you are not human being, my God. Abducting and killing Biafrans every day. And nobody watch. They splitted us just to kill us. They rape our papa, they rape our mama. He go down, me, we are one. He shone and back, we are one. The robo is so good, we are one. It's all security, we are one. Over the Calabari, we are one. Calabar and Nibo, we are one. He go down, me, we are one. He shone and back, we are one. The robo is so good, we are one. It's all security, we are one. Over the Calabari, we are one. Calabar and Nibo, we are one. They splitted us just to kill us. They rape our papa, they rape our mama, they rape our wives, they rape our girls, they rape our sisters, raping even our children. Raping their cow when they got the top and they die. Small, small, small. Amen. You go get Gabiama. Oh, wake up now and fight for your freedom. Wake up, your foundation. Wake up now and fight for your freedom. Wake up, the one nation. Wake up now and fight for your freedom. Wake up, your foundation. Wake up now and fight for your freedom. Wake up, Massimo, Rani Labasian, Mohammed Dike, Rani Labasian. I want to worship in the golden altar. You said you're going to build in Arajuku. We are all rebellions. Friends, we gather together to worship Him. We are all rebellions. We gather together to worship Him in one accord. We are all rebellions around the world. I love to worship in the golden altar. You said you're going to build in Arajuku. Massimo, Rani Labasian. Members running